What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Chris, coming at you for another Dueling Bros video, and today I'm bringing you an update to Green Steel Discard. Before I get into the update, I would just like to remind you guys that if you like seeing daily Lorcana content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, and if you like my videos, please hit the like button. It helps out with the views and the algorithm on YouTube, and it just helps your boy out a lot. I appreciate all the love I've been getting recently. Let's get into this video. Okay, now I just made some slight adjustments, but it are big enough to warrant a deck breakdown portion of the video. Okay, so we took out Whole New World and we added in Helga Sinclair. So basically, I was kind of feeling like Whole New World was kind of clogging up my hand, but I didn't want to get rid of draw power. And then I had got a comment from an individual named Chase. Talking about Whole New World was clogging up his hand, and he suggested trying out Helga and wanted my thoughts on it. And I was like, you know what? Let me try it out. I thought it was so good. Here we are with a whole video about it. Thank you, Chase. I really appreciate you bringing Helga to my attention. She was kind of going under the spotlight for me, and now she's in my forefront, and she's in the deck, and I love her. And I don't know if I'm going to go back. Okay? If you guys really like Whole New World and play with it, my original version is great. But I really think this is much better because Beast gets you so much draw. You get draw off of Let the Storm Rage on. And you just also really don't want to get your opponent like a whole new hand. And you're shifting and they're discarding and your board is getting bigger. Their hand is shrinking. It's very hard for them. Its deck is just, it works very well. And I think you just have to play without like Whole New World. And trying to get fancy, like strike a good match and whatnot. I think its efficiency is just best, kind of like this, where you just rip your opponent's hand at maximum potential, and you just use the combos that you draw with, and you use like the things like Jafar and Beast to get those extra draws, and Let the Storm Rage on being sang with Ursula. I think you just have to go with that, and to be honest with you, it works just fine. I maybe played Whole New World once yesterday at my locals that I went to, and I ended up getting first. I played against two red-purple decks and against two blue-red decks, and very, very tough competitive matches, I think. And I only Whole New World once because you don't want to Whole New World those decks. I mean, those are the top meta decks. So maybe Whole New World can have its place again. If, like aggro picks back up, but I don't know, because you don't even really want to Whole New World the aggro deck with a discard deck. So I think it's just best with Whole New World out of it, and I really like where it is right now. So we moved the Cursed Merfolk down to 2 because it's uninkable, and it's good in the starting hand, less good midway through the game unless a Whole New World happened, right? It was an easy way to get your opponent to have to discard a card from their hand. But if we're taking Whole New World out, I think 2 of is fine. Going down 1 isn't that big a deal. And then, of course, we added Helga Sinclair in. Okay, so she's a whole new card. Let's talk about her real quick. 5-drop, uninkable, shift for 3, quest for 2, 4/4, so avoids Madame Medusa. And when you quest with her, you can deal 3 damage to a chosen damage character. At first, it's like, that's the reason why I was underwhelmed, is damaged character. Those 2 words, damaged character. Excuse me. Damaged character, okay? I was like, man, that's some setup. I don't know if I want to deal with all that. But you know what? You get to you quest and you deal the damage. It actually lines up a lot better than you think. Now, I do also prefer just having Big Cindy over having like a bunch of Helgas, because Cindy just puts in that work, and you can damage an undamaged character right after you sing a song, and do some crazy stuff. So and there's just a lot more synergies to be had with Helga in the deck. And then on top of that, I tested in the video of 3 Helgas and 3 Merfolk, and I was just it felt like a little bit too much. So I was like, you know what? Let's add in another song. Strength of the Raging Fire sounds great. Okay, we're playing more characters. We're ripping like board clears and stuff like that out of our opponent's hand. So most of the time we have 2 or 3 characters on the field, unless we get unlucky. And Ursula can sing Strength of the Raging Fire, so it's still good to be played early to help you maintain that board presence, or gain the board presence if you didn't have it before. So I think it's just a really good addition to the deck, and also it moves the uninkables from 17 to 15. Okay. Now, other than that, I mean, nothing's changed. I mean, Helga can shift onto Morph, so that's another card to be shifted onto Morph. But yeah, so I think once you get used to it this way, I don't think you guys will want to go back either. Um, there's just not a lot of super good draw options for discard, and I think for good reason. Otherwise, it'd be kind of overpowered. So you just really got to use the Jafar to maximum potential, and then the Beast to its maximum potential, and the Robin Hood draw is still very good. And normally that's enough. I really do got to be honest, and paired with like the Lord the Storm Rage on, and normally all that stuff is enough, especially when you're depleting your opponent's hand of resources. Um, Enough of the rambling. It's time to get into the gameplay. I hope you guys enjoy these 3 games. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy testing this new version of the deck out. It is so good. I promise you guys will like Helga Sinclair. Purple Steel. Oh no. And we're going second. And we're going against a scary rabbit. He's scary. Alright, we got our Robin Hood. We got the big Robin Hood. The whole new world. We don't got a Bucky though. We might do the whole new world. Unless we get a Bucky off these two. Boom. Let's try it. Helga. Benja. Okay. Ooh, and there's the Bucky. Ask and you shall receive. The deck always answers. Here is our Robin Hood, and we shall pass. And hopefully we can shift for Robin Hood on 3, play Jafar on 4, then play Chris Merfolk, and it's just gonna get out of hand. No whole new world for him. Never. He'll have to whole new world us. It's crazy that we got both of these. We went down to 2. Okay, that's fine. We have 3 of those. Ink a tank. Play a Bucky. And we'll pass. I think we got a really ideal start. This Helga tech is interesting. I like that I already have her. So, we'll see. As long as we keep drawing inkable cards. Or Morph. Morph would help. A lot of different combos. Hard playing the friends. That's really not a good sign for them. Okay, we just have to ink this Robin Hood. We have to keep up with our game plan, and because our game plan is solid, right? They have to discard a card. We'll go ahead and take out the Cusco for the 2 lore. Stop them from getting more lore. Sure, they're gonna get to draw a card, but we're gonna, we have our Jafar. Stop them from doing any bouncy stuff into our Robin Hood. So it just, I think it just works out really well. Rush. I have been caught off guard by the 3-drop Rafiki on Pixelborn lately, so I'm not going to quest. And I think that's because maybe things like Bucky and whatnot. So for sure, like Ursula. So yeah, so I'm not trying to get caught off guard by that. Prince Eric, okay. Fun. We really need an inkable. That's what we need. Because we get it, if we we can do Jafar, then Helga Sinclair. Yeah, this is working out pretty good. This guy has resist 1, so won't be able to take him out. We'll have to ink there. And then we'll play Jafar. They have to discard a card. And Helga will help finish anything off that Robin Hood can't finish off. You know, it's always unfortunate if Robin Hood can't finish off something. If you really want to gain that 2 lore. Oh, he didn't even bodyguard him. It's just there. So we'll quest for 2, and we'll pass. We're in a good position here. If we draw another Inkable, we'll play Helga, and things will just really fall into play. As long as that Inkable is not a beast. Okay, give him resist 1. Okay. Okay. Alright. Well, let's see what happens here. Okay. So I think we're going to do Jafar over Robin Hood. Right? Only doing the 1 damage. It's fine. Draw a card there. And then we'll attack there. Draw another card. Okay. That was all highly unlikely. So we'll play that. And we're not going to play the Cursed Merfolk because if they do have a swords right now and they hard play it, that would be unfortunate. It would be more unfortunate than if we don't play it and they get a whole new world off. Okay, so that mouse armor is, our opponent's really leaning on the mouse armor now. Okay, so draw Cinderella, we'll have to end up Inger because of all the uninkables we drew. Maybe Whole New World just comes out, I don't know. I like it for resetting the hand though, but it may just have to end up coming out. I don't know, we'll see. It did help me out when I got first place at the locals this week. It did help me out a lot, though, in a couple of scenarios. We'll play Helga. You have to discard both your cards. And then we'll just quest with Jafar and pass. And now you can attack into Jafar. That's fine. We'll have Helga finish you off. It's not a big deal. Let's see. Yeah, Helga's already coming into play. Getting around bodyguard and stuff. Yeah, I like this. Alright. Especially if we're going to keep drawing uninkables. It'd probably overall be better. Yeah, I probably am going to update the build to this after the video. If you guys aren't aware, I always do the gameplay first. Okay, so we'll quest for 2. Pop him. You have resist 1. So we'll hard play Zeus. And then we'll play Merfolk. And pass. And what you gonna do, brother, when Hulkamania comes through for you? Alright. 2 friends. Alright. Or you play hard play friends. Probably looking for swords at this point. Even if you did draw it, now you can't find... Oh, okay, just another prince. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This is getting pretty nice here. This right here. This is getting pretty nice. He has resist 2. Gotcha. Man. Um. It's fine. I really wanted to draw an inkable card. It's cool. I mean, he's still gonna be taken out. And then we'll quest to 11. Yeah, Helga here already in the first game I'm trying her out. We not only do we get her, we she's coming in like super clutch. This is very interesting. This is really opening my mind to things right now. And we get another Bucky. Wow. Wow. We can just hard play another Storm. We'll ink Bucky at this point. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so Helga really, really strong. Alright. Interesting. Interesting. Let's go into the next game. This is very interesting. Alright, going against green red. Oh. Let's do this. Go 1 second. I'll just get ready to grab your swords. Binja. So, I almost forgot to say, I did take out the whole new worlds altogether for this game just to try it out. And put in another Helga, and we put in a third Cursed Merfolk back in. So, just seeing how this goes. Just seeing how it goes. I think it's gonna go well because you get enough draw off the beast, and I liked Whole New World, but at the same time I was like, nah, I don't know. I went back and forth on it. Ink this Ursula. Play Bucky and pass. It quests for 2. It gets +2 attack whenever it challenges. They're playing the big beast, Cusco's Palace. I see. Right. Okay, so I'll ink Benja. And where normally I don't even have Robin Hood, so yeah, I'll just play Ursula. Do that. Let me just quest for 1. Here we go. I mean, this is a heavy toll. Cost 3 to move? That's wild. You need to kick Rock Kicker. Alright. And the Tinkerbell. I mean, I'm just gonna stop you from putting stuff there, dude. Like, now just hard play. I mean, you only got 1 character, it's not that scary. And then I'll play Cursed Merfolk. And I'll quest. Well, you have red. You're at 5. Nah, I'm not gonna quest. You almost got me. Maui. There's red, there's Maui. Oh, Dragonfire. That was a hard waste. Hard waste. Ink the Robin Hood. Play Beast. Now you have to discard. And pass. Ah, there was the Maui. We knew it. We knew you had Maui, sir. Another Dragonfire. Okay, you didn't get to ink. Guess what? So this is going to hurt real bad, alright? I'm going to play another Beast. And I'll ink that Ursula because she did her job. You have no cards in hand. Now I'll attack the palace. Ooh, 2 Maui's gone. You felt super secure. Rocket Stitch. I mean, you already don't have a hand, so I don't really care about that, to be honest. You don't have a hand. However, we'll start gaining lore and hitting up the palace. The Fish Hook, the Robin Hood, and the Tinkerbell. I'll just play Robin Hood so we can shift Tinkerbell later. 2 there, 1 there to get rid of that. Quest for 2 to 3. We're at 7, so we can play Big Cindy. I'm not really worried about inking anything else. Jim Hawkins. We'll shift the Helga there. We'll just play Storm there. We'll quest. We'll finish off Jim Hawkins. And quest to 10. And pass. Okay. Our opponent did not feel like wanting to play their card. It's probably like a be prepared. Probably drawn a lot of uninkables. They should have inked that Maui's Fish Hook 100%. It was a beast. Ah. We couldn't play it. Should have inked it. I mean, coulda, shoulda, woulda. Alright. And now we'll play a Cinderella, and that'll be game. And go to 16 and pass. Yeah, I really like the 3 Helgas. I do. I do. I might go back down to 2 though. And put back in Strength of the Raging Fire. Like I get 2 of. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, and because you guys really like seeing green steel, right now we're going to go for a 3rd game for today's gameplay. And we're going against Lemon Lime. So, a good matchup for us. We have a Tinkerbell, we have Robin Hood, we have Benja. We don't need Benja. We have Jafar, we have a Bucky. So let's go ahead and get rid of, we're going first. Okay, we're going to keep Tinkerbell because she's ink, right? And if we get a morph, good Lord have mercy. And we got a morph. Okay, so we're really cooking with fire here. We'll ink the Jafar and we'll pass. Our opponent should feel safe. They should feel safe. And then depending on what they play, Bucky or Morph going to be good. They ink a Rockstar Stitch. They don't play anything. So we'll get that Jafar out of the way. And now we'll play Bucky and we'll pass. And if we get another inkable, you know, this is really going to get out of hand. Because, you know, I don't have to shift for Tinkerbell immediately. I can play Jafar. You can get rid of Storm, that's fine. You weren't playing. You haven't played anything. I'm not worried about that, Ursula. Now you know what's coming. Kind of. Ancient Fire, priority number 1 right there. This guy's priority number 1. This guy right here is priority number 1, beast. And if we were to draw him, man, ooh, love it. You are just delaying the inevitable, sir. Delaying the inevitable. Just go to 4. Yeah, I'll just go to 4. And then I'll just do that on Kick Cloud Kicker. And then pass. Nice. Nice indeed. Okay. How do we want to do this? I think all day, every day, we just ink the Tinkerbell. It's fine. Quest for 2, 1. It's really not that bad. Especially when we do this right here. And then we pass. And then we're going to start getting the draw from the beast. Seems they're getting a Mufasa lemon lime build. Chris suddenly likes. Okay. So we'll ink there. We'll play Robin Hood. Yeah. And then you don't have a hand anymore. So I'll just sing Sudden Chill. Bucky has done his job. Kit, Piglet, Mufasa. Okay. So a Mufasa and a Piglet is what we just hit. That is nice. Very nice. Now our opponent has to choose whether to ink or play. And we know how this goes. Okay. Do that there. Play that. Play her. Take out 1 of the bodyguards, go to 2, and pass. Yeah, the Helgas are really coming in clutch. Not even gonna lie. And our opponent is just, they can't really do much about it. Okay, although we don't really need all these Buckies. We can play without inking. So that's marvelous. We'll take out the suite. We'll take out the Mufasa. Gain the 2 lore. Alright. I'll attack the Ursula. Quest for 2. Damage that one out of here. Whatever, I misplayed that. I should have emptied the hand. It's all good. We'll attack there. And then we'll play another Helga Sinclair and pass. And you just have to outlast the opponent. This right here is amazing. Although I'm still, I think 3 or 2 Helgas. 3 or 2 Helgas. Because I like having the Cursed Merfolk at 3 because that gives you consistency of being able to play it. On turn 1 if you don't have a Robin Hood. The Helga is very nice though. The Helga is very nice though. Okay. Okay. So hard play this. There. Hard play Ursula. Cursed Merfolk. Hard play Sudden Chill. Bye. Quest for Helga. Damage the duck. Quest with Helga. Take out Ray. And Robin Hood. And Beast Quest. And pass. And that should be game. That should be game. Even a swords won't save you, friend. Little Stitch. He tried his best. He tried his best. Well, this game is over, guys, so I guess I'll just go ahead and start with my ending monologue. I'm still very, I don't know how I feel about not having a whole new world. It really takes away from a lot of draw if you don't get Beast, or, if you don't sing Let the Storm Rage On with the 3-drop Ursula. So I don't know how I feel about having no whole new worlds, but it seems to be performing very well. I guess if you do get a Beast, you eventually draw a Beast. You have 4 of. So I don't know. I think just because of the amount of field control this Helga has had, and the amount of uninkables the deck has had has worked out just fine. I think we probably will end up switching the main deck to 3 Helgas and 3 Merfolk and no whole new world. It just seems to be working out very, very, very well. And yeah, I don't know. Or maybe 2 Helgas, the 2 Strength of the Raging Fires. We'll see what happens. I know sometimes having that strength of raging fire might be nice. So, and it can be sang by Ursula. So we'll see about that. But um, yeah, this Helga was very surprising, and I had a lot of fun testing her out. I hope you guys had a lot of fun watching her do her thing because she did her thing today. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.